Today marks 1 year since the body of a Michigan woman missing for more than 3 years was found. Dee Warner's body was found on a property that belonged to her husband, Dale Warner. Dale has been charged with her murder and is scheduled to go on trial early next year. Megan Hartnett joins us live in studio after speaking with Dee's family. And Megan, what is the next step for the family?
Jeff, finding Dee's body after years of uncertainty gave the family some answers, but they say they are still focusing on finding justice for Dee despite delays that have come through the legal system.
After years of searches through marshes and acres of land, with cadaver dogs and ground-penetrating radar, Dee Warner's body was found in a tank on a property owned by her husband, Dale Warner, in August of last year.
It was certainly tough for the family to face my sister's remains in a man-made tomb.
Dee's family's priority hasn't changed since then. Greg Hardy, Dee's brother, says the goal is to bring the case to trial in search of justice.
You can bring that to some closure with a celebration of life, a burial, whatever. And in this particular case, it doesn't come to an end because we're still waiting and waiting.
Dale Warner was charged with Dee's murder in November of 2023, and in June of 2024, a judge determined that there was enough evidence for the case to go to trial. After Dee's remains were found in August of 2024, Dale has appeared in court since for hearings, but the trial originally scheduled for September has been delayed to January of next year.
It's just been a very, very long journey. And it isn't over yet. When you have the legal maneuvering that just delays and delays and delays.
Jaron Warner, Dale's son, was also arrested and charged with accessory after the fact and tampering with evidence in March of this year. But those charges were eventually dropped. Court records say it was because authorities were unable to locate and serve a necessary witness. Despite the delays and changes, Hardy says the goal is still justice, no matter how hard it may be.
All this time is always agonizing. You know, it is waiting for the next shoe to drop, waiting for anticipating what may or may not take place.
When Dale Warner was last in court at the end of May, the defense filed a motion for a change of venue or to have the trial happen in a different location. The defense says this is because the amount of social media attention the case has gotten. The judge denied this motion, saying there needs to be more investigation into whether or not a fair jury could be picked, but the judge did say this could be brought back up. Jeff?
Megan, while you're with us, Dale Warner is going to be back in court next week. What's that for?
There's a motion hearing and a pretrial hearing for Dale Warner. This is for the $100 million wrongful death lawsuit that was filed in May of this year. Dee's children and their legal team filed this in hopes of having funds tied to her estate go to her children. Reporting in studio, Megan Hartnett, WTOL 11.